Welcome to more Final Fantasy. In the last episode of Final Fantasy, the heroes found proof of their courage and went from being children to being men. And this time we're going to continue the adventure. In the meanwhile episodes between them, wow, such grammar. I went ahead and purchased nothing for Ren. I went ahead and purchased Exit and Cure 4 for Bran, and sold the silver sword and the copper bracelet that Eric had. Our next destination is a town called Onrak. And the fastest way to get to Onrak is actually to travel around the world, thusly. This is Onrak. As you can see, it is clearly stupid because it is surrounded by forests. There's really no good way, like you can't land here, for example, or here. No, you have to land well, nowhere here you can't. There are only two places you can actually land. You can land way over here, like right here, and then make this journey, which is a butt. Or we can go over here and land here. Because obviously, remember, you can't land in the swamp. So we can actually land right here and just follow the river, where the enemies are a little less difficult. Now that we have the Zeus Gauntlet, we can use Zeus Gauntlet as an item for Bran. And that's, oh wow, that's basically what he's going to be doing for the rest of forever. He will either be casting Lightning 2 with the Zeus Gauntlets, or he will be casting Heal with his Heal Staff. Those are the two things that he's going to be doing from now on forever. There is no point in ever doing anything with him unless it's big, like the entire party needs a heal, because otherwise he's just going to be doing the things that I just said. For the next part of the game, you're going to want to have 500, my mistake. You're going to want to have 50,000 gil. As you can see, I'm almost at 80, so I'm okay. But you just want to make sure you have that amount of gil for the next part, because you have to have that amount to progress the story. I don't need to use more magic. I will, however, use my heal staff. Oops, I don't think that's what I meant. Oh, it heals everyone. Okay. I didn't remember that. I thought it was, you focus it on one enemy, but, I mean, that's fine too. So that's basically going to be Bran from now on, unless, like I said, I need something more meaty. Alright, and then we get out. And we come to Onrak. Onrak has a pretty solid inventory of items here. Cabin, house, heal, pure soft. I don't need anything, I don't think. I mean, I could use some heals, but I'm actually going to save my gil for the thing. So you can see everyone here wears blue. Here's the revival shop. Let's talk to this guy. Until 200 years ago, the mermaids lived in the shrine. Then, in fire and smoke, it sank. The mermaids? Have you found Oxyale? No, we have not. Underhill, the caravan master, had something very strange. My legs are beautiful. It's so nice to have legs. Oh my god. Yes, yes it is. What a strange thing to say. My father runs the caravan. He is having a closeout sale near the oasis in the western desert. I see. Fables say that when the shrine sank, many treasures were lost. Also, they tell of a cryptic stone plate. My brother, Dr. Une, has studied Lefanish, the language of the Sky Warriors. If he had the slab, he could teach it. We're gonna go ahead and rest because I used the level 6 slot. Pretty expensive. Also to save our game. Alright, so we remember we need... Oh, a dragon. Hello. Well, I see you have been honored. Yes, we have. You remember from... I believe it was Gaia. Somebody told us that the pirate, sold the ferry to a caravan. Well, we know where the caravan is now. My name is Kope. I saw it north, near the waterfall. Believe me, I think it was a robot. What is robot? Until 200 years ago, the power of water brought us good fortune. I made a submarine to save the mermaids, but to go deep enough, it will require Oxyale. That's why she's standing there in the way. She won't let us get on the submarine until we have Oxyale, which apparently will let us breathe underwater. But okay, let's keep talking to some folk. My father runs the caravan. Yes. You have legs. Why, yes, I do. Kobe says he saw a shining object fall. Quote unquote. Avast ye landlubbers, stay out of me way. Rude. This town used to be prosperous 200 years ago. Everyone, and they're 200 years, man. Like, let it go. The dialogue is just hilariously bad. Alright, here we have some level 7 spells. Anti-rub. I'll go ahead and tell you, neither of these are going to be purchased. Not only because we don't have enough money, but because they're not necessary. Heal 3 is well, heal 3. It just restores 48 to 96 hit points to all allies. But you'll remember that heal 2 does the exact same, has the exact same effect in combat. The only reason I would recommend having this spell, buying this spell, is if you feel like you need more healing. Because as heal 2 does the same thing as heal 3, having heal 2 and heal 3 is like having heal 3 twice. Does that make sense? So it's like having heal 3 on both level 7 and whatever heal 2 slots, I think level 4 slots. So you could have up to like 8 heal 3 level healing spells. So if you're interested and you have the money, heal 3 is not a bad spell to have. I'm not going to buy it though. Anti-rub prevents death status. It also gives a resistance to earth attacks, earth elementals. It's pretty good because basically KO spells are you're immune to them with anti-rub. The thing with anti-rub is that there's an item later on that we're going to get that also negates KO, and it doesn't cost 45,000, so I'm not going to get it. So heal 2 is a level 5 spell, so buying it would grant me 4 heal 2s if I needed, and 1 heal 3, for a total of 5 heal 3 level healing spells. So like I said, if you want, it's not a bad thing to have. I didn't tell you about Cure 4, which I did buy. I ended up buying this. This was purchased in Gaia. Cure 4 fully restores 1 character's HP completely and cures of all status ailments except for petrification and death. But this heals death. So we have everything but petrification and then death. And then we have soft potions, which will cure petrification. So we're pretty set in all regards. So we finally have a cure for poison. Obviously, we only have 1 level 7 slot, so we can use only 1 time. So, but the more we level up, the more uses we'll have of this spell. And then exit, I talked about exit before. It just lets you exit a dungeon, which is, I mean, in a pinch, it's fantastic. I mean, we could have used this in like the Marsh Cave early on in the game, but obviously it's too high a level of a spell. As far as black magic, here we have Saber. Saber is supposed to increase one character's damage by 16 and hit rate by an unknown amount. And I say it's supposed to work. It's supposed to do that because it doesn't. It doesn't, unfortunately, do anything. So, blind it inflicts an enemy with darkness. However, it only works with enemies that have less than 300 hit points. So, that's, otherwise, hey, I'm grabbing blind. Genuinely grabbing blind right now. But unfortunately, I don't like that extra requirement that the enemy has to have less than 300 hit points. So I'm not going to buy this either. But basically, the only reason to come here is to gather information about where to find the caravan. The caravan is indeed the focus of our next part of the adventure. So we're going back to our airship. No. Okay, just trolls. There are some pretty mean enemies in the Onrak region that I don't want to fight. Thankfully, we are okay by not encountering those guys. So I'm just gonna use Zeus. Even though they're not weak to lightning, it's a free attack, and it hits both of them. So why the heck not? Beautiful. Still a lot of points before our next level. For everyone. Except Eric. We all remember what happened to Eric. Alright. Traveling by canoe, by river is a lot safer than traveling by land. Oh, a Na-Ocho. Interesting. I don't have Na-Ocho. Pulled up. So, well, let me pull up Na-Ocho. All right. Na-Ocho has 344 hit points. Grants 3,189 experience points. They have an absorb of 32, an evade of 12, and they do 3 attacks, each of which can deal between 35 and 70 hit points of damage. They also inflict the poison element. They can inflict poison status effect. So they are not really vulnerable to any elements, but we're okay, I think. Between everyone attacking it, we should be fine. Great. Beautiful. Fantastic. Just freaking... whatever. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Freaking whatever. I'm not even gonna get mad. Ridiculous. Just a regular Ocho here. Go ahead and do heal. For good measure. You've got to be kidding me. I mean... I don't even know what to say. Alright. Okay, so now that we're back on the airship, we go north and we find the desert and we were told to find the oasis in the western desert. As you can see, there's no oasis here. What they actually mean is caravan. Here. You can't land on the desert, but you can actually, this is a bug, you can actually land on the caravan. So I'm just going to look for it thusly. Here we go. Welcome to Oasis. What do you want? Bottle for 50,000. Buy. Yes. Exit. Okay. With bottle in hand, we're actually going to go all the way around the world and head straight to Gaia. The first thing I'm going to do... Oh, get out of my way, you fiend! Is find the inn. $500? This better be like the most comfortable bed in the world. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and purchase, if I can find the item store, I'm going to buy a couple of more pures. There we go. Okay, I have 50 pures. The reason I'm not buying any more heals is because I have the staff. But anyway. Now it's time to make it back to the... Oops, dead end. We have to make it back to the fairy fountain. Or this dillweed. Hardy har har, you're too late. I bottled the fairy and sold her to a caravan. I just wanted to see if he would say anything that now that we have the bottle, but I guess not. Whatever, hardy har har. Here we go. Nothing here, that's fine. Go to items. Bottle. Pop! A fairy appears, then is gone. That pirate trapped me in the bottle. I will draw Oxyale from the bottom of the spring for you. Oxyale. The Oxyale furnishes fresh air. It furnishes it. Again, I'm not gonna make fun. Alright, now that we got the Oxyale, we can head actually back to Onrak. I know, this is a tiny bit tedious. But that's fine, we're just gonna follow the river down. Land hereabouts. And back to Onrak we go. A nacho. Ha 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 ha. Alright, good one. Nice. Excellent. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. No encounters. Alright, from here we can walk all the way down. Follow the path. Went too far. Too far. Follow this path. Warriors, you have Oxyale. The mermaids wait. Please help them. Okay. And this is where we're going to end this episode of Final Fantasy. In the next episode, we're going to go to the underwater shrine and see if we can help those mermaids. So, until next time.